Today, we're going to unlock one of the most powerful yet kind of hidden credit building tools out there. It's called the Pledge Loan Hack, and trust me, it's designed to build up your credit profile and your score really, really fast.
So have you ever found yourself stuck in this classic financial trap? It's a real head-scratcher, right? Lenders want to see that you can handle a big loan before they'll actually give you a big loan. How does that even work?
Yeah, this whole frustrating cycle is what we call the credit catch-22. And look, breaking out of it means you have to understand why building what lenders call comparable credit is so important for your financial future.
And the logic behind it, well, it's pretty simple. Lenders just want to see that you have experience. Think about it like buying a car. You're probably not going to get approved for a $100,000 car loan if your only credit history is, a $5,000 credit card. You have to build your way up. Maybe start with a $30,000 car, pay it off, and then move up from there. You've got to prove you can handle the big leagues.
So, the big question is, how do we break out of this cycle without waiting for years and years? Well, let's dive into the solution, a fantastic tool called a pledge loan. Oh, and you might also hear it called a share-secured loan. It's the same thing.
I know it sounds a little strange, but with a pledge loan, you are literally borrowing your own money. You deposit your cash into a savings account, and then the credit union gives you a loan for that exact same amount, using your own savings as the collateral. For them, this is incredibly low risk, and for you, it's an incredibly powerful tool.
Okay, so the process, it is so straightforward. You put your money into savings, the bank freezes it so you can't touch it for a bit, and then they turn around and deposit that same amount of money right back into your checking or savings account as a loan. You see, you never actually lose access to your capital. And get this, here's one of the absolute biggest advantages. You get to add a powerful installment loan to your credit report, which seriously helps your credit mix, all without that score-denting hard inquiry. That's a massive win right out of the gate. All right, so just getting the loan, that's only step one. The real magic, the strategy that makes this whole thing so powerful is all in how you manage it. And that's what we call the 90% payoff hack.
Let's walk through an example. Let's say you take out a $20,000 pledge loan. That full amount, 20 grand, gets reported to all the credit bureaus as a brand new, significant installment loan on your profile.
Now here is the core of the strategy. You just have to wait for that new loan to pop up on your credit report, which usually takes about 30 to 45 days. The second you see it, you immediately pay off 90% of it. So in our example, that's a huge $18,000 payment.
And here's what happens next. Suddenly, your credit report is showing a $20,000 loan that's already 90% paid down. This creates an incredibly low loan utilization, which looks absolutely fantastic to all the credit scoring models.
Now, don't worry, you're not actually spending this 18 grand. Remember, the bank loaned you your own money. So when you make that giant payment, you're just using the money they gave you to pay down the loan. The bank then unfreezes that original collateral and gives it right back to you. You're just moving money around to create a really positive credit event.
So what does this whole hack actually get you? What's the payoff? Well, it delivers 3 pretty significant wins for both your credit score and your overall credit profile. I mean, just think about how much of your score this one single tool can influence. You've got payment history, length of history, and credit mix. Together, those make up 60% of your FICO score, and this one strategy positively impacts all 3 of those major factors.
Win number 1 is a super fast score boost. Because you've added a new type of credit and immediately knocked its balance way down, people often see their scores jump by 20 to 45 points in a really short amount of time.
Now, the second win, and honestly, this is arguably the most important one, is that it builds a powerful credit profile. Think of it like creating a perfect Carfax report for your financial history. You are literally manufacturing proof that you can responsibly handle a large loan, which directly solves that catch-22 we talked about at the start.
And the third win? It's all about building a solid relationship with your bank. When you use more of their products responsibly, you build this internal trust with them. And that is the key that unlocks their best stuff. We're talking high-limit credit cards, better auto loan rates, you name it. You're showing them you're a valuable and trustworthy customer.
Okay, before you run off to your bank, let's talk about some crucial rules. Because to get these amazing results, you have to do this the right way and avoid a few common mistakes that can completely wipe out all the benefits.
You have to follow these rules, seriously. First, get the absolute longest term you can. We're talking 10, maybe even 15 years.
This maximizes your long-term payment history, and whatever you do, do not pay it off or close the account early. Also, try to keep a small balance of at least $50, because if it gets too low, the bank might just close it on you automatically. And finally, focus on one big loan instead of a bunch of tiny ones. Think quality, not quantity.
Now for the good news. You don't have to be with some special bank to use this strategy. Lots and lots of credit unions offer this exact type of product. You just have to know what to ask for.
The magic words are Share Secured Loan. Just call or walk into your local credit union and ask them specifically if they offer one. There's a very, very good chance that they do.
And when you talk to them, you need to ask these 4 specific questions to make sure their product is going to work for this hack. The most important one is that first one. Are the funds released back to you as you pay? You want that money to become available again gradually, not be locked up until the very end. Then find out their maximum loan amount and their maximum loan term. Remember, for building your profile, bigger and longer is always better.
And that, my friends, is the Pledge Loan hack. It is an absolute game changer for building a powerful credit profile and doing it fast. So I'll just leave you with this question to chew on. If you could add a perfect $50,000 payment history to your report tomorrow, what huge financial goal would that help you tackle first?